Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you a short conversation between two people, the man and the woman. Number one, the woman said hello to the man, and she thought that he had been out visiting clients that afternoon. The man replied to her. Mr. Roy had asked him to cancel the meeting. They were really short-staffed in the office that day. That was why he felt that they should hire more people, so that they were not heavily burdened with that work to finish, and he wanted to know she didn't think so. The woman agreed with him. However, she knew that their company sales had been going down and down. They can't afford to hire anymore, and he said that they were lucky because they weren't one of those who were laid off. The man agreed with her, and he said that he should be grateful for even just having a job. Number two, the man wanted to know if he should just come to the first floor or just ask for Rex to call her. The woman disagreed with him, and she started going to the coffee shop on the third floor, on the left side. When he comes into the building, she said that she would meet him there. The man agreed with her. He said that he looked forward to see her. He hoped that it wouldn't be so long because he was forced to go out with his family in an hour. The woman replied to him she didn't know, because it could take as long as 30 minutes, but it could also take as long as 2 hours. She wanted to know what he said, and she started meeting another time. 3. The woman said that Dr. Smith, the patient in room 1 was ready to see him. The man thanked Miss Russell for that, and he wanted to know if she had the chart with the medical history. He remembered that patient was the one who had her injury the 2 years before. The woman was surprised by that, and she said that it was too bad that he had his heart attacked again. She wanted to know if Doctor thought he had a good chance to recover fully, and she said that his family was really worried about his heart, and they were not so positive that he could overcome it at that time. The man confirmed that it was not the first time. He was afraid to tell them that he probably wouldn't be able to recover. 4. The woman wanted to know where he wanted to go for lunch and what he was hungry for. The man replied to her he was hungry for anything, and he could he could eat anything, even dog food or them. And he started hurrying and her going. The woman agreed with him, and she said that they could go to the Chinese restaurant or the Japanese restaurant, which were both pretty close. She said that they could also go to either the steakhouse or Italian restaurant, and those were on State Street. The man thought that getting to State Street. Would that forever in that traffic right then. He started going get some Chinese for their stomachs, and he said that it was starting to hurt him then, and it was only a short walk from the office. Number 5. The woman said hello to the man, and she introduced herself, and she confirmed that how she had him. The man wanted to know he would be cleaned by the following day if he dropped off a suit late that afternoon, because it had some really dark stains on it, and he had to wear it for his interview the day after. The woman said that if he brought it in before closing that night, they would hang it on the royalty rack and clean it first thing in the morning. However, when they offer their customer clothes to be handled with priority, they charge double of normal price, and she wanted to know if he had arrived. The man agreed with her, and he said that he would drop it off later that day. Sick. The man wants to know if Miss Chum would be in the day after. The woman disagreed with him. She explained that she would be in Paris the day after, and she usually works at home on Thursday, and she wanted to know if it was an emergency. The man disagreed with her. However, he said that he needed to get that message from Tokyo, which was on the tape, to her as soon as possible, and he wanted to know if she thought she could believe the tape to her home as soon as she got back. He said that he would leave it right here. The woman agreed with him. Number 6. The woman wanted to know the man's opinion of renewing their contract with Thomson Office Supplies. The man replied to her that shipment took so long to get there. He thought that they needed more stuff, and he remembered that last time it had taken 4 days to ship us the notebook. There it had been only supposed to take 2 days. The woman agreed with him, and she said that she would look in the phone book for other suppliers unless he had another company in mind. She wanted to know how about Mass Office supplied. She said that her father always trusted them because they never failed. He wants to keep their promise arrive late. The man agreed with her, and he started trying them out. Number 7. The woman wanted to know if the blueprints were ready for the client. The man replied to her they had to make a few changes after the 10 o'clock design meeting, and other than that, everything was ready for them to see. The woman said that Mr. Brick would be there that afternoon to get them, and the clients had wanted to see the production of the blueprint after. They previewed the blueprint that afternoon, and she wanted to know if he thought he could let the products know. The man agreed with her, and he said that they They were on vacation starting the week after, so the clients should try to see them that week. Number 8. The woman said hello to the man, and she wanted to know how she could help him. The man replied to her. He had noticed her help wanted sign in the window was position still available. The woman agreed with him. She said that they was hoping to hire two new cashiers, and she suggested coming back the day after at 11 for an interview and bringing her with some with her and a recommendation from her professor or previous boss. The man agreed with her. Number 10. The man wanted to know if the new printer they had ordered arrived yet. The woman agreed with him. She said that it had arrived that day. She started hoping that one didn't break as soon as the warranty runs. They're like the last one did. He said, he said that he had been so mad when that happened, and he thought that printers needed to last at least 3 or even 5 years. The man explained that they had ordered from a more reliable manufacturer that time, although printer was more expensive. He was positive it will do its job and stay faithful throughout. The woman agreed with him because it needed to for the money they spent. Thanks for listening.